Hey, guess what, everybody? It's going to be one of those days where we're talking how much CGI is enough. Just kidding. But we're going to be reviewing Gods of Egypt today here on Two Geeks and a Microphone.
Welcome to the Two Geeks and a Microphone podcast, your one-stop shop for television, movie, video games, comic books, book reviews, and more. Now, without further ado, here's Steven and Mike.
Hello there. So who talks first? You talk first. I talk first.
Good morning, everybody. It is me, your co-host, Mr. Steven Boster, along with the one, the only, the one who's wearing a really cool shirt, Mr. Michael Shanks. Mike, say hey to everybody.
Good morning to all you geeks out there in Geekdom Land. And I thought I was going to get a dig for the Cowboys this morning, but that's okay.
No, I'm playing. No.
Oh yeah, you're gonna play nice because the Chiefs lost.
They lost last night. I got no room to talk.
Yeah, Brenda actually said that. She goes, he ain't gonna say anything about the Cowboys because the Chiefs lost last night. I said, that's true.
No.
That's true.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. I heard there was some hoopla about for your game, the Dallas Cowboys game. There was some hoopla about the opening or something. Kind of thing.
They were in Philadelphia, the city of unbrotherly love, where I can't think of his name. Jerry something? I forget the name of the player, but he walked up and spit on Dak Prescott, our
yeah.
Now, okay, to be full disclosure here, there's some videos claiming that Dak had come out of the huddle and turned around and spit on the ground and then laughed at this guy. But he was nowhere near him when he spit. And then the guy apparently took this whole thing the wrong way. I assume, and walked over and spit right in Dak's chest. So he was ejected 9 seconds into the game, just completely ejected. And he was like their best running back or defensive end, or I forget what his position is. Anyway, one of their best players though, and immediately was suspended from the game. And then I've heard rumors he may actually have a 10-game suspension. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story is don't spit on people.
Right?
It's just not good.
Right?
Anyway.
Yeah. Real quick, nobody for anybody. Happy Chief and Cowboys lost. Thank you. Nobody for anybody. He says, first one here. Yes.
Thank you.
Oh gosh.
I can say this. Their defense was just terrible, but we were scoring. And we weren't having troubles in the red zone, which was an improvement over last season and the season before last.
Yeah.
We get to the red zone and we just stop, before. It's like that wasn't happening the other night. So I was happy with that. So there was a few things I'm happy with, a few things I'm not. And then, of course, there's the Micah Parsons got traded to the Green Bay Packers. And there's all that fiasco going on. And everybody's like, well, Cowboys are out of the playoffs because Parsons is no longer there. Well, Parsons was with us last year and we didn't make it to the playoffs. So what's your excuse from last year? Just saying. So, okay, that's my defense of the Cowboys for today.
Right on. I'm saying nothing else.
You guys lost in Brazil. It's the weirdest thing ever, man.
Yeah. I also heard there was a Phillies game. Was it which game?
Well, the Phillies, Philadelphia Eagles played Dallas.
Yeah. No. There was
baseball?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard any controversy in baseball. I don't know.
It was a Karen went up and went to this kid and the dad that had gotten a ball.
Yeah, I did see.
I have not seen the video yet. I just saw a picture of it.
Video of that. Where was that? I don't
That's
remember
all I
where it
know.
was. I watched the video and apparently, so the ball went in the stands, and a guy had gotten to the ball before her, and he took it over to his kid, and she got ticked, and she comes over him. I didn't have the sound on, so I didn't hear. And of course, you're not going to hear what she says because she's up.
Right.
But apparently, she read him the riot act, because she wanted the ball, and the little boy got the ball instead. So the dad just is like, fine, I don't want to fight with you here, and gave her the ball. Well, apparently their staff came up and gave him a prize pack for being a good sport. So the kid did it.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if he got a ball in that prize pack or what, but he got some nice little prize pack from the team. So that was kind of cool.
That was nice.
It was nice of him to take care of the kid anyway. So
yeah, right. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
all
good.
kinds of sports controversy today.
Weird stuff this week. All right. Well, hey, everybody.
There's our sports talk for the morning.
There we go. Right on. So today we're going to be talking about Gods of Egypt, everybody. And Mike had never seen it, the movie. I have seen the movie, and I told him, I said, it is a, I said eye candy as far as CGI goes, but then it became a question of how much is too much kind of a thing. And then is the story any good? But it'll be an interesting discussion today. I'm looking forward to that. So
yeah, the funny thing is this popped up in my, I guess, Netflix feed. And I was like, I thought it was a new movie. I didn't know. And
right.
The little tiny 15-second trailer you get on those little ads, I was like, wow, this looks really interesting. And sorry about that. Hit my microphone. And I brought it up to you, and you're like, you haven't seen that? No, I haven't seen that. You want to watch it?
Right.
So it's like, okay, all right, we'll do it for the show. Why not? So it's an old movie, but yeah, it was well, I'll save it for the podcast.
We've saved it for the podcast, everybody. We have not shared anything.
No, we haven't. Not at all. Nope.
All right. Well, we're just going to start rolling through the show stuff, everybody. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do geeky news. All right. Well, with that, I heard that there's going to be a new, I noticed there's a new trailer for Marvel Zombies, and new animated. I don't know if it's a series or a movie yet, because I was like, ooh, I've heard a lot of buzz about this. There's, a lot of people who are talking about it. And so Mike and I are going to do a reaction video. So be on the lookout for that. We're going to do that. And we thought about doing it now, but I was like, I don't have time to get it loaded and everything and stuff. So, but we're going to give that a shot here in a little bit, and do the, see what the hubbub is about this trailer. So we'll have a good time with it.
I'm excited to see it. I've not read Marvel Zombies before. You and I covered DC's Deceased series.
Yes.
I think we covered Deceased and Deceased. Did we cover two?
Mm-hmm. We did.
Yeah.
And then we did do the Marvel Zombie What If episodes.
Okay, yeah, we did that.
We did that, but I think this is something. I'm not sure what this one is, so that's what I'm saying. I thought it would be interesting.
I really like Deceased. I think Deceased was very good.
It was a good run, yeah.
And I've heard people say who've read the Marvel one, because I think the Marvel Zombies was out before Deceased was, so you could say DC copied Marvel on that one. But I've heard good things about the Marvel side of it, so hopefully the animated lives up to the comic books then.
Yeah. I'm interested. So yeah. The other thing I had for Geekdar is just a reminder to everybody that let me see if I can get this working. Let's see if this works.
We're in geeky news, by the way.
What did I say, Geekdar? Sorry, everybody. My bad.
We are in.
We're in geeky news.
Yeah.
We're in geeky news.
I was like, wait a minute, which sounder did we play first?
Right. So, hey, everybody. So, our friend Tom Hutchinson, we had on the show 2 weeks ago. His Kickstarter is launching soon.
There's book 4.
Oh, there's book 4. Oh, you got book 4 in now? Nice. So he's doing an omnibus of the Legend of Oz Wicked West, and there's kind of all kinds of extra stuff on that. So he hasn't launched it yet. I think it launches today. So it maybe. So if you just go to Kickstarter and then if you just look up Tom Hutchison, no N, TomHutchison, and you can do it in comics or comic books. It'll pop up a lot of his projects that he's had, but then the Big Dog Ink Book Fair, Legend of Oz Wicked West. So,
which we had him on a couple weeks ago to kind of promote. So
yeah, talk about and stuff. So yeah. So Gail and Glenda and Jury, oh my, to I'm like,
oh, this looks like it'll be cool. I can't wait to see some pictures of this and see exactly what this entails.
Yep. So for those that don't know or missed the show, imagine taking the Wizard of Oz storyline or characters things and put them in the Wild West.
Yes.
But it's kind of he says, Western lens of steampunk, maybe another way to say that too. So, but it's almost 500 pages.
I like to say it's like Dorothy meets or Dorothy crossed with Annie Oakley.
Okay. I like that.
Because she carries 6 shooters, and yeah, she's a good shot. And,
so then the other thing is, Mike, did you have any geeky news for today?
I have no geeky news. You got me covered this today. So
okay, cool. All
Great
right.
job,
well, thank you. All right, let's head into Geekdar then.
Go with the radar, sir.
What's wrong with it?
I've lost the bleeps, I've lost the sweeps, and I've lost the creeps.
The what? The what?
And the what? You know, the bleeps, the sweeps, and the creeps.
All right, Geekdar. I'll start today because some of you may know I've been watching Dexter Resurrection on Paramount, and I have never seen Dexter. I did watch the first episode of the first season like ages ago, and I thought, what an interesting premise, but I just didn't get into it then. And then I saw trailers for Dexter Resurrection, and I was like, oh my goodness, Uma Thurman's in it, Peter Dinklage is in it, Neil Patrick Harris is in it, the guy from oh shoot, the guy who played the polka dot man in the polka dot superhero in the Suicide Squad movie was in it. I never can remember his name. And then I should have had this ready. And then the guy who was on.
Oh no, Nathan Fillion was the
Green Lantern.
Brain. No.
The separating arm guy at the beginning of it. Yes. Yep. And then the guy from Modern Family, one of the guys from. What's interesting, it's the premise is that was really interesting. Those that don't know Dexter is he's a serial killer of serial killers. So he had a code. His dad was a cop, brought him up to say he realized he had this, what he called the urge, and taught him how not to get caught or how to do it. But the code was he only had to kill serial killers. Other serial killers are bad people. And so that's kind of the premise was really good. But each one of those actors, so Uma Thurman played the I guess the security right-hand man to Peter Dinklage, who was a very wealthy billionaire and stuff, but he had a dark side to him because he liked to host at his home and stuff a place where serial killers can come and just be themselves and just talk about what they've been doing, and a safe space for serial killers. It was weird. And so Dexter doesn't, he pretends to be one in order to kind of capture one, or it was really interesting, but they think he's this other serial killer. And so he ends up infiltrating that, and he starts picking them off one by one, all these serial killers. So like Neil Patrick Harris was a serial killer. The polka dot guy, he was a serial killer, and this whole story, it was just fascinating. And then so last night was the premiere of the finale. And so I finished it, and it actually was really good. It was an interesting, I was intrigued by it. So anyway, if you haven't seen it, I can't talk about the previous seasons or anything like that, but I can talk about that. I actually enjoyed this one. So that is my geekdar for the day.
Well, the only thing I've been watching this week, I cannot think of the name of the show either. Brenda got us started on a lawyer series. Where this guy and his girlfriend, they both graduate law school together. They're both going for the bar. They both apply to this huge, huge law firm, prestigious law firm, and all this stuff. And on their very first day at the law firm, he gets fired because he basically stands up to like the boss, you know. And then he ends up teaming up with kind of well, let's say Better Call Saul type lawyers.
Okay.
Ambulance chasers, you know, that type of thing. And then they actually end up taking on, he actually ends up taking on this case that actually came to him just before he got with the big law firm. And he was like, I can't really take this because I'm not officially a lawyer, but now he's like, I want to take it. And she's wanting to sue one of the big law firms, one of their clients. So it's pitting him up as the little guy, you know, kind of David versus Goliath type thing. I can't think of the name of it though. And Brenda's not home; she's at work, so she can't. Otherwise, she'd be typing it in right now. Yeah, it was pretty good. It wasn't bad. We only watched a few episodes, but that's kind of what I've been watching this week. I haven't really watched much other than that. And then of course the Cowboys losing. But other than that,
is it Rainmaker?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's Rainmaker. Thank you.
Oh, okay. That's based on a John Grisham novel.
Yes, which is exactly
why she watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Megan's 100% right. That's why she wanted to watch it.
It was first a movie probably 30 years ago.
Oh, really?
With, I want to say Tom Cruise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rainmaker.
I did not know this. I don't think she knew that either.
It was, okay, so Rainmaker legal drama. Okay. Yep, based on the 1995 novel by John Grisham. But there was a movie. Let me go movie. And,
IMDb?
Yeah. Oh, no. Not Tom Cruise. I'm sorry. Matt Damon.
Oh, okay.
Matt Damon, Claire Danes, Danny DeVito, John Voight, Mickey Rourke. I mean, it was,
wow.
Yeah, that movie was 1997, and it's on Paramount as well. We're not supported by Paramount, but hey, Paramount, if you're listening.
But if you'd like to support us, glad. Sure. Yeah, maybe she'll want to check out the movie then. I had no idea there was a movie. And she's a big John Grisham fan, so
okay.
That was the whole reason she wanted to watch it.
Did you like the beginning of the series then?
I thought it was pretty good.
Was it interesting? I may check it out.
I thought it was interesting. I liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, not Tulsa King interesting or Yellowstone.
Right.
But it was good. It's a decent show. I enjoy it. I mean, if you enjoy that type of thing too, it's it's lawyers, so there is that. But that's what John Grisham does a lot.
Sam Rogers is here, everybody. He goes, every time someone says Matt Damon, I think Team America.
I have never watched Team America, and And the only reason I've never watched that is because I don't know. It was the TV show in the 70s and 80s when we were growing up. Was that called Team America too? Or was it called something else? But they had a TV show.
No, I think it was.
And those things always creep me out as a kid.
The marionettes.
Yes, those things creep me out. I hated them, and I would not watch it because of that. And I can't watch the movie either because of it. Yeah. I don't remember if the TV show was the same or not. But I do remember distinctly that there was a TV series on Saturday mornings that had those weird looking puppets, and I hated it.
Yeah. So, Sam, is that what you're referring to?
So, yeah, we'll wait for Sam's response. But anyway,
right. And then I got another geek dart I forgot to say too. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
So, I watched. So I watch YouTube's kind of my thing. I'll do that, and then all of a sudden I started getting these clips of the movie Bright. That's a Netflix movie that I never watched with.
The evil Superman?
No. That's Brightburn.
Quote unquote. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, okay. Here's what Sam said. Thunderbirds all go.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that show creeped me out, dude. What, Megan?
I've never seen that before.
Oh, gosh. It's creepy. It's creepy. I hate it.
Yeah.
It reminds me of something that I've seen that animation style before, and I can't think of where I've seen it.
I don't know.
Because it's almost looks like claymation, at least what I.
Well, no, they're marionettes. They're not claymation, and they're just I don't know. I always thought they were creepy looking. Anyway, so we're walking on Steven right now.
No. That's okay. So I watched Brightburn is the Superman, the evil Superman movie kind of thing. That's Brightburn, which is a James Gunn movie.
Yes.
And then, so this is Bright. It's with, now I'm trying to, why can't I think of this actor's name?
Because we're getting
Will Smith.
It's Will Smith?
Yeah, Will Smith and Joel Edgerton. Naomi Rapace is in it. Those are the three names that I knew, the actors that I knew. They kept showing up on my feed. So then I went ahead, I'll just watch the movie. So I watched it because I was like, well, let me see. I've never really watched it. I had started it, but I never finished it because I was already like 10 minutes in when Netflix came back up. And I was like, oh, yeah, I want to watch this. Oh, I've already seen 10 minutes of this. I'll just continue where I left off.
Nice.
And I sat there and watched it, and it actually was not bad. It's got some story issues. It's got some, there's not a whole lot of world build. There is, but there isn't a lot of world building. It's just kind of in general world building. You still don't know certain characters' motivations, who they are, whatever. They were just there. But it wasn't bad. It deals with, a world where there were still orcs and elves, and fairies, and what it would have been if we still had those in today's society as we know it. And so it was really interesting. So I enjoyed it. It's not a bad movie. It's it's on your Netflix thing. It's worth it.
Okay.
And all. Real quick. Sam, good night. God bless you.
Good night, Sam.
And all. Thanks for joining us for a little bit. Buddy. Yep. Nobody for anybody said Bright is good.
Okay.
Oh, real quick, Mike, this is probably good for you. Nobody for anybody's got a question for Michael and Steven. Are you getting the Primeval as some action figure?
Ooh, I want to. That's the answer. I want to. I just don't have the extra cash right now. So.
Yeah, Mike is the figure collector of the two of us. So
I keep thinking, man, I've got a Batman action figure at work, on my desk at work, and it's from one of the video games. I don't remember which game because I don't know. Steven knows the Batman video games better than I do, but it's one from one of the video games, and I think Isom will look awesome standing right next to Batman.
Ooh, right?
So yes, the short answer is I want to. The long answer is I haven't got the extra cash at the moment, but
let me see. Hang on a second.
Hopefully one day, yes.
Right. Oh man,
Let us know if you get it though and what you think of it. I would love to get get. You know what? You even send us in a review and we'll play it. That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah. All right, let me get up to see where we can see it. Posters, pre-order, sales, shirts, signing, graded, storage, file cards, collection, copies, headers. Oh, it did not. I dare it not to put it under toys. It's not a toy. It's an action figure.
Oh, that's funny. I did get Yaira 2 and 3, and I've got Zalen now. I got Isom 3, so I got some catching up. I did on my Rippaverse book, so I was very happy with that.
Yeah. Okay, so it's $40. That's not too bad. Like the other.
Oh no, I'm not saying it's bad. I just don't have the spare cash at the moment for it. And then $40 plus the shipping and handling too. You got to add that in. It's a great looking action figure though. Yeah. And I think he's got multiple hands and heads that you can change out, which is very good for that price range. Usually you're looking at a higher price range for having multiple heads and hands and stuff to change the action scenes and such.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he looked great standing right next to Batman. That would be so
nice.
That's what I figured. Agreed. If I get one, that's what I'm going to do with it. Put it right next to Batman. There's part of me that would like to see that team up. I know it'll never happen, but yeah, that'd be kind of cool. So just throw that one out to Eric July.
Yeah. Nobody for anybody agrees with you. Same here. He's poor as well. He says, we hear you, man. We hear you. And I tell you, as much as Rippaverse is releasing, I can't keep up.
Hard to keep up with them, man.
I've told Mike, I said, I want to, if I can, try to get the first edition or the first prints or, the number ones of the different series, just so I can see which one I may like and then kind of hone in there, if that makes sense. At least give each one a shot.
Well, and Horseman 2, the campaign for that just recently kicked off. They've got the big omnibus that kicked off, which basically has everything from the first 3 years of Rippaverse. They've got a cool, it's just like Isom. What do you call it? Isom. Gosh, I can't think. Basically, it's the first 3 books of Isom in one single book.
Oh, definitive?
Yeah, definitive. That's what it was. He's got the Isom definitive collection. I think he's going to start doing that too, as the books go along. He'll put out definitive collections, so that way, if you want to, you can just get the definitive and then catch up
if they're sold out. Yeah, that's not right. That's
it's a great idea. The price point's not terrible, because I think you can get a cheaper. There's 2 versions.
The omnibus, which is a chunk of change, but it's cheaper than buying them all separately. I thought about that at one point.
Yeah, if you add up all the books that are in it, you're going to pay more individually than you would for the big omnibus.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, the omnibus, maybe I should just do the omnibus. But I was like, no, I already have some of the first ones. So I'm like,
that's the way I was.
I'm like, I think it's cheaper for me just to finish out. But then I realized, no, wait. He's adding more characters and new stuff. I'm like, well, whatever.
I got a buddy at work. He goes, maybe I'll just get the Isom definitive. I go, how many Isoms do you have? 2 of them? I go, well, you only got 1 more to get, I'm like, why buy the definitive when you already got 2 of them that's in there, And he's like, well, because I like the big book with them all in it and stuff. I'm like, all right, you do you, dude.
Right?
Whatever.
Yeah. So, well, if there's something you really like or whatever, I get it. And,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
I understand that too. Okay. I do have one other geekdar that we got to cover before we move on.
Yes, go for it. Man, we're just having a great old time talking about all kinds of stuff today. This is great.
Yeah, I know. We're 35, well, technically 30 minutes.
Listen, it's 2016 God of Egypt. It's cool. There's a glimpse for you, everybody, on my
That's funny.
My save it for the podcast.
Okay. Anyway, so I've been waiting since, I don't know. How long have I been waiting on this, Steven? This package to arrive.
I'm hiding in shame,
Was
everybody.
it April or May? I don't even remember now. It's been
Did
so
Superman
long.
come out?
It
was
was.
it, Megan?
It was like a month before Superman came out.
Oh, yeah.
It was. Yeah, it was.
So it would have been the end of school year
It was
last
into
year.
school year. It was into the season
Right.
school year because I made them at around that time. Yeah. Right.
So Steven managed to get himself a nice t-shirt press, I should say.
Yeah. Press is probably going to say, yeah.
And he says, Hey, any kind of t-shirts you want? And I went, hey, yeah, as a matter of fact, there is one I want. Cause I haven't been able to find this in years. And I asked him for the death of Superman.
Look at this.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to be wearing yours.
Heck yeah, I'm going to wear it.
There,
I love it too. So Steven printed us up Death of Superman t-shirts, and I finally got mine. And yeah, Megan calls me. She got home from work. She gets home from work much earlier than I do. And or she didn't call me.
Earlier.
She texts me. Yeah, much more earlier. Good.
Earlier. Cheers. Nice one, Megan. Well played. That was good.
Anyway, she texts me. She goes, Dad, there's a package here from Steven. I was like, yeah, sweet. And then I get home and I open this up and it's got this t-shirt, which is just glorious, by the way. And then
good.
I got one other thing. Let me see if I can reach this.
Yeah, sure. So everybody, what he's saying is after all this time, I was finally to get it in a box and get it sent over to him.
I don't know when I'm going to get to wear this because, I mean, our weather's cooling down here, but not quite cool enough.
I don't know. Yesterday it was almost felt like jacket weather.
Well, I did wear a hoodie to take Luna for her WALK this morning, but I wore my Michael Meyer hoodie because I also got a new Michael Meyer hoodie.
Yeah.
And it's a little, the material's different. This is a little thicker than the Michael Meyer one. So Steven also made me a beautiful Death of Superman hoodie, and I can't wait to start wearing this. It's incredible. I love it.
Yeah.
So
should be super soft too.
Yeah. I haven't really felt the inside.
Yeah. Nobody for anybody says twins. Can't tell who now.
Nice. Well, I'm the one with the longer beard.
Right. And I'm the one who's pretending, kind of a thing. Speaking of which, I'm going to use this as a moment. I'm going to order today the Live Bearded sampler kit.
Nice.
Because you know how we were talking about it, and you were saying how it kind of helps make it softer and kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I've really had some struggles, and sometimes I had this rosacea that comes up, and so then it makes it kind of all crinkly, for lack of a better term. And I thought, well, Mike talks about it. I think I'm going to try that sampler pack and see if that helps.
I think the beard oil, granted, the beard oil is harder for me to put in now because I've got such a thick beard at this point. But and you're supposed to use the beard oil on your skin, not on the beard hair.
Okay.
You've got to massage that in. Here we are, beard tips on Two Geeks and a Microphone.
Right.
But you got it. We do have a sponsorship, so
we do
an affiliate sponsorship. So it's appropriate. Yeah. But you have to massage in the beard oil. And you want to put the beard oil on first and then finish getting dressed, do whatever, and then give that a few minutes to seep into your skin. And I think the beard oil has helped because every once in a while I get itchy skin.
Yeah.
My beard. And I think it does help. It seems to help me. So I think that might help you out. So you should definitely check.
Yeah. So everybody, if you go to our website, twogeeksmike.com, we've already got a link to Live Bearded where you can just click it. And when you click that link, it automatically does our affiliate sponsor link. So we, as stated, it is an affiliate sponsor. We may get a little bit of commission off of that. But if you go in there and then you can do, there's the beard kits There's a sampler pack right now. The sampler pack's on sale for $15, so I'm going to order that today to try to give that a shot. So anyway, continue, Mike.
I know.
I want to get our affiliate sponsorship in. So
no, that's great. And Steven also sent me a bunch of glitch. So I'm speaking of affiliates. I'm also
nice.
And I'm drinking the Nerdies. It's really good. I like them.
The Nerdies is a good one. Yeah.
Thank you. Unfortunately, Steven can't drink the glitch anymore, but I can. So
yeah, something's going on. Yeah, it's all good. And then as a way of making up, a way of saying, "Oops, it took so long." Go ahead.
Yeah, Steven was so very nice with this package. He also included a disc plate for me.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, you had asked me to pick one, and did I pick two or something?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
No.
Because
the other one's not in yet. The one you asked me for is not in yet. So
I completely forgot about this one. So I opened it and I was expecting the other one, actually.
The other one. Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, this is cool looking.
Yeah. That's the limited edition Textra.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, dang. Thank you, Steven. This is awesome. So it is a disc plate poster, quote unquote.
Yeah, metal poster.
And it's of Darth Maul, and Darth Maul's got the dual lightsaber ignited, and he's got the little I don't know what you call that drone thing that flies around him in episode 1.
From episode 1, yeah.
That's above him, and it looks fantastic.
Yeah,
I haven't figured out where I'm putting it yet, but man, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful poster. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and then also I think it glows in the dark.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, Brenda's gonna freak over that. Brenda likes all glow in the dark. Well, all except for Michael Myers.
Tom's in the comments.
Oh, is he?
Oh, Tom. Let's say hey to Tom. Tom goes, how in the world are you talking gods of Egypt before Raiders of the Lost Ark? Fair enough.
That was a fair question.
That's cool.
Tom's wanting to be back on to have a discussion about Raiders of the Lost Ark, which we are in talks with him to do that. We just haven't figured out when. So, Tom, it will be coming.
Tom, by the way, we did talk about the Kickstarter today already, but we didn't know exactly when it begins. We think it begins today.
Yeah, so let us know.
We weren't for sure. And we did share on the screen your page on Kickstarter and how to get to you and stuff.
What football team is he sporting on his
priority, sirs?
That's well deserved, though. Well deserved.
Oh! He says Oz launches today at noon Eastern in about an hour.
There you go.
Excellent. Awesome. Good. Okay.
So everybody go check out the Oz Kickstarter today.
Yeah,
and get yourself some Oz.
Just real quick, I still have it up, so I'll show everybody. So once again, the Kickstarter for Tom Legend of Oz Wicked West Omnibus launches in about an hour. And so, is he still doing, I think he's got some day one stuff too in there. So,
I think he did talk about some day one stuff, so he can correct us if we are incorrect on
right.
that.
So today is Saturday, September 6th. So those who are watching it, just know that's the date where we're at, where it's launching and stuff. So if you're watching afterwards, the Kickstarter should be up for a little while and stuff. Oh, yep. Confirmed. And all. Tom, you're cracking this up. Love it. Day one stuff. Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's why I have it up, because I was hoping it was today, because,
well, we were going to talk about it last week and
we're like, we can't find it.
Hey, Tom, we've been thinking about you, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, with that,
wow, we've taken up almost our entire show and haven't even
talked about things. So, yeah, it's been fun today. We've been just talking about geeky stuff and nerdy stuff, and that's okay and all. And, all right. Well, with that, I guess we should go and think, hey, by the way, that display, you should have a sticker for the wall that is kind of like a 3M thing. It shouldn't. Yeah. And then you put the magnet on the sticker. So the magnet has a sticker thing on it, but you don't want to put the magnet directly on the wall. There should be a sheet of paper that's like a brown square piece that's a sticker that you put on the wall because it won't damage your wall. And then you put the magnet on it.
Okay, I'll have to look
So
for that.
live unboxing here on the.
I'll have to look for that.
Yeah, if you don't have it, I'll need to. I'll need
Hopefully
to.
I didn't lose it.
I'll mail another one to you. So it could have been in the box itself, the other box. So I shipped it in there.
I don't know.
Okay, it's all good. All right, everybody. Sorry about that. We
He's talking
digress.
about
We're
something else too.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, sorry.
loving the
I got
display.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. We're having a great time today. I'm telling you. It's time for the main event. All right.
We got boxes I'm dropping on top of Luna. She's giving me dirty looks.
Right.
What the heck are you doing, Dad?
Yeah. So, yeah, that display was all about, I'm going to send him this because it has taken me a while to get that package.
You didn't have to do that.
I wanted to. It's
I
not just that. It's not just that. I knew you would appreciate that and enjoy that. So,
well, the funny thing is, I opened it up and I was like, wait a minute. I don't think this is the one I picked. I thought I picked Batman. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he had me pick too. And I was like, okay, I don't know. It's Darth Maul and I like Darth Maul too. So whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's, I think they only made 1,500 of those. So that's one of 1,500. It should have a number on the back of it somewhere, I think. Wow. Oh, I need to get that back up, those videos.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a while. Okay. All right. So today,
Gods of Egypt.
Here, I got a quick thing to read.
Okay.
All right. So we're journeying into the world of ancient myths, powerful gods, and, well, a whole lot of CGI. We're talking about the 2016 fantasy epic Gods of Egypt. For those who missed the theatrical spectacle, which was in 2016, by the way, here's the rundown. The movie takes place in a mythical version of Egypt where gods live and rule among mortals. The story kicks off when ruthless god of darkness, Set, played by always gruff Gerard Butler, who I love, by the way, decides he's had enough of his brother's reign. He crashes his nephew Horus's coronation, kills the king, and blinds Horus, taking over the entire kingdom. Enter Beck, a mortal thief played by Benton Thwaites. I may have that wrong.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go with Thwaites. After his true love is captured and his world is turned upside down, Beck seeks out the disgraced and powerless Horus, played by, okay, this is even worse, Nicolja Coaster.
Nikolai.
Nikolai? Because it has a J on the end. That threw me off.
Yeah.
Okay. Coaster Waldo? Waldo?
I never could openly. We're both butchering his name, probably.
Okay.
He was in Game of Thrones. He was a great character in the Game of Thrones. That was kind of, yeah. I thought he did a great job in the movie, actually.
Oh, yeah, I liked him. To form a very unlikely alliance. Their mission, to get Horus's eyes back, restore order to the kingdom, and save Beck's love from the underworld. So that's the short breakdown of the film. This was my first time seeing the movie. I'd never seen it before. I'd never even heard of this movie, actually. And like I said earlier, I came across it as a Netflix, hey, you might like it.
Came up on my feed at Netflix. And actually, I had bought it for like $5 on Vudu.
Oh, really?
Now it's Fandango. But I bought it, oh gosh, a long time. It was like on sale for $5 and I had seen it. I was like, oh, I enjoy this movie. I'll add it. But then when I saw it was on Netflix, I'm like, oh yeah, when you brought it up, I was like, let's do an episode on it. Cause I'm curious of your thoughts on it.
Okay. So, my overall, I think the story's good. I enjoyed the story. I really enjoyed most of the characters in this. I don't think there was a character that I really did not enjoy in this movie. I think everybody, all the characters were well written for what it is. you know?
I think that's a good clarification for what it is.
Right. For
Yes.
what it
Good.
is.
That was
you know?
well stated. Yes.
I like the appearance of some of them. I mean, in human form. the
Sure.
the other forms tend to get a little over the top
Yes.
with the CGI and everything.
Yeah.
But not terrible. I won't
Right.
say it's terrible.
It's kind of like, for those who haven't seen it, imagine, what do you call it? Pokemon, they go up a stage. They're,
experience they level. I don't.
Megan's the Pokemon person out of us, so.
Are you talking about the evolutions?
evolutions, yes. It's kind of like the Pokemon evolution, but they go backwards and forwards. They go back to you remember, because I thought when they first did it the first time, I thought it's like, oh, evolution. Yes, but keep going.
Like the newer concept, the mega evolutions that are only like temporary.
Oh, there you go. Okay,
but I know
okay.
There's mega evolutions that.
I like that, Megan. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I kind of sort of compared it a little to Clash of the Titans or maybe even Jason and the Argonauts.
Okay.
I felt there was a similar feel where you have a mortal who is going up against gods, and he's basically proven himself pretty well against the gods.
Mm-hmm.
And Clash of the Titans is a very similar feel to that, and Jason and the Argonauts, which we've covered Jason and the Argonauts. That was, I think,
in our sci-fi.
One of our classic sci-fis on Ko-fi. So if you'd like to go subscribe to us on Ko-fi and maybe help us out with our Rippaverse obsession a little bit.
You're so funny, right?
No, that's actually to pay for the podcast, but
yeah.
But if you want to give a little extra to help with the Rippaverse obsession, that'd be great too. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can catch that over on Ko-fi. That's an exclusive over there. And we have more exclusives coming.
Yeah.
Overall, I didn't think it was a bad movie. I enjoyed it. There wasn't a point where I was like, I want to stop this, I wanted to keep going and find out. Now, there was a few points where I was like, okay, this is kind of long, and it's only a 2-hour flick. So, but there may be some points where it drags out a little, but overall, I thought it was decent. We hadn't talked about what we give for the scale on this.
Eyeballs.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Horse's eyes. Yeah.
Look at that. I think I will give this 6.5 Horus eyes.
Okay.
I'll go with 6.5.
Right on.
It's not a terrible movie. I think if you are a fan of Clash of the Titans or Jason and the Argonauts, you probably would enjoy this. Yeah, mythology action adventure type film. You probably would enjoy it. CGI is over the top. They did overdo it. I think there's some things that could have been done much more better. Cheers.
Oh, cheers. Pop that in there. That's really good.
I think it could have benefited from some practical effects in opposed to the CGI and opposed to the over the top overusage of CGI. But other than that, yeah, I didn't think so. I think it was
okay. I'll give it a 7 because I enjoyed it. So Mike is the one who did the 6.254368.
Right. I'm
laughing
at nobody for anybody who says 2 horse eyes.
Yeah. So let's do his other one because I want to talk about that because I'm going to use that as my lead in here too. He said CGI is good, but story not so good. Looks good, story bad. For me, just okay. So here's the thing. It's like you almost got too much CGI, if that makes sense. I really felt like, because it was so much. I mean, everything looked CGI. Everything was. And to be fair, when it came out in 2016, I mean, it was pretty decent CGI. And it still is to a little bit today, but there is a lot of it. And
I've seen worse. I just think it's overused.
It's overused. It was like, man, that was, And but it was still fun to see. The story, the concept of the story that you get is not bad. Here's a hero who is a god who has as really on a hero's journey in order to become king, and has this young thief, who who's a great Aladdin character, really.
Yeah, that's what I think Brenda compared it to Aladdin a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I think that's a fair comparison.
Yeah. In a respectful comparison too, I think too, because it was just a neat, and then it was a buddy cop film at the same time.
Yes.
So, the two of them trying to get along or whatever. And then finally, and then we get to see where, the, Nikolai's character Horace, where he was before at the beginning, not quite a selfish individual, but still kind of selfish. And then the gods were, and they kind of show that in the film where the gods were a little selfish towards people. You're just my slave. And then the thief character, he was great because he was like, I don't serve you. I'm not your servant, kind of thing. So it was neat to see that growth and how they did that. Could it have been done more and fleshed out a little bit more from a development? Yes, it could have. I think this is just my opinion. If they had toned down as much of the money that they'd spent on CGI, in other words, there were some scenes you really didn't need in there. Was it cool eye candy? Yeah, it was neat. It was fun to watch. But realistically, I think part of me was like, you could have taken that time in those CGI extravaganzas to put more into the story development of it. So that's where I agree with Nobody for Anybody. The story could have been better. It's a great premise, but it just seemed to be more focused on the eye candy versus the story development, where, like Pixar in the original days with Pixar, story was everything.
Sure.
Everything was story.
Very sure.
And I think that's the reason they came across, so popular there in the beginning of all their first films, for the first 5 years. And so it was just story first.
Gotcha.
Where this one, I think it was CGI first. What can we do with CGI? We have this capacity now with CGI. So let's just do this. Here's a great premise. And it's a great premise. It's a great hero's journey framework. It really is. But they didn't develop that. So but I enjoyed it. That's why I bought it for $5. I was like, yeah, it's worth maybe $5. I bought it a long time ago. And, so I thought it was good.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I will agree with Nobody for Anybody in a sense. I give it a higher score than he does because he only gives it 2. But see, I thought that was hilarious. 2 horse eyes. I thought the story was a little bit better than what he thought. I didn't think the story was terrible. I liked it. I agree with you. It could have been fleshed out a little bit more. That's true, and that could have made it better. But like I said, the Nobody for Anybody says it's a $5 movie. I think that's a fair critique there. Yeah, I agree with that. It's a $5 movie, and it's definitely worth, if you're already subscribing to Netflix, it's worth the watch on Netflix in my opinion. But yeah, I didn't think it was terrible. I enjoyed it, and like I said, I enjoyed all the characters in them. I like the kid, the thief. I thought he was a good character. I liked his girlfriend, soon to be wife. I thought she was great. I like the contrast between the two of them. Because like you said, Stephen, he kind of had the attitude of, no, I'm not your servant. I'm nobody's servant. Where she was, no, there are gods, and we need to be what is the word I'm looking for? Subservient. Yeah, subservient to them. I don't even know if that's the right word.
Understood.
We're here
to serve the people, not ourselves.
I'm trying to use $5 words here. Anyway,
subservient.
That was close.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. Right. I'm playing. Go ahead.
Oh, that's funny. So I like the contrast between the two of them, but they still had this love for each other, even though they had such a different outlook on the quote unquote gods. I thought Horace was a interesting character. He had a decent character arc, like you said in the beginning. He's rather selfish, really doesn't show much caring for his people, quote unquote. And then by the end of it, he does have a turnaround, but you can also see he's still a little bit of that original Horace. There's still a bit of him in there, which I kind of find enjoyable because it's like, I get you, but I'm still a little bit me, I thought it was just a fun thing to play with. And then when I saw that Gerard Butler was in this, which I didn't realize when going into the film, I was like, oh, okay. I think I've loved him in every film I've seen. I can't really say a film that I've seen with him in it that I didn't enjoy, or at least enjoy his performance, I should say.
Yeah.
And I thought his performance on this was definitely, I seen a description. He was eating up the scenery, and I would have to say, yes, he was definitely eating up the scenery. So excellent job from him. And the female god, the goddess, I liked her too.
Yeah. Who played the goddess of love, but she was also the mistress of the West, which was I thought that was an interesting character development of who she was and who she is now. Where it's really the same, but her roles were different. And so where she did serve in the underworld kind of a thing and stuff. And I was like, ooh, that's really interesting, and how they use that. So there was some neat stuff. I think the story could have been fleshed out more, but great premise, and it wasn't bad, like horrible. But
we also got a look at Anubis. Is it or
Anubis?
Anubis. We got to look at Anubis. I like that. Which Anubis goes back to our friend Carissa Grant, and her.
Oh yeah.
So there's the coin I got with Carissa's book when I bought it.
Nice.
Yeah. She sent with that. That was one of the bonuses you got with that, is a nice little gold. What do you call them? I forget what you call those. Challenge coins. It's pretty cool. But yeah, it has cool. Anubis, because Anubis is one of her characters. Dang it! I keep hitting the microphone. Sorry, I apologize.
That's all right.
Okay, so, do you think this is worth a rewatch, Stephen?
Oh, great question. I mean, I rewatched it. I mean,
well, yeah, you did.
So,
you rewatched it for the podcast, though.
That's fair enough.
I haven't seen it, and that was the reason you rewatched it. I
had watched it before I bought the $5 movie, if that makes sense. So, so I was like, oh yeah. So I that was kind of funny where he put in there $5 movie. Oh, nobody for anybody. He goes, his answer, no, it's not worth it. That's funny. That's funny. Here, let me show that to everybody. Nobody, is it worth a rewatch? Nobody for everybody. No.
I just picture the Duck Dynasties guys going, nah.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at. I would say I enjoyed it. Is it worth rewatching? Yeah, I think it would be a rewatch. Any more than that? Probably not. If it shows up on Netflix, like in this instance, hey, it showed up on Netflix, I think I'll watch it.
Okay. That's what I was going to say. We don't really run into this much today, but back in the day, you'd be flipping through channels, and you happen to come across something like if I'm flipping through channels and I come across Star Wars, I'm going to stop every time. Especially classic Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, or maybe the prequels, so on and so forth. Not necessarily the sequels, but hey, but those movies I'm going to stop on. If I see most Batman movies, I'm going to stop. And chances are I'll probably watch out the rest of it or watch a good portion of it.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I was kind of referring to. If you were flipping through channels and you came across it, is it something like, oh yeah, I like this. Here, let me watch the rest of it. Would you do that?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
I think that's fair. Yeah. I probably would stop unless I, happen to see something was better on. Then
that's a great clarification. I love that. Okay, yes.
If I saw like Jason and the Argonauts was like on the next channel, I'd probably jump over to Jason and the Argonauts. But I really like that film a lot. So
Gotcha.
This film, okay, it's not bad. I definitely think it's worth a watch. So okay, you put it up.
Yeah, nobody for anybody says still a no.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh.
That's great. That's a good one. That's funny stuff right there.
You know what? He's definitely one of us.
Yeah.
Even though he may disagree on this film, which is fine,
That's right.
But he's definitely one of us.
That's funny.
One of us.
The power of one. The power of many. I'm just kidding. I'm teasing.
Oh gosh. What was that from?
Acolyte.
Oh, that was Acolyte. Oh God, that was so terrible. Guess what? This movie's better than that.
Much more better.
Much more better.
Cheers.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, nobody for anybody. If you came across, if you were on an island and you had a choice, and the only choice you had, this movie or Acolyte TV series, Star Wars Acolyte TV series, I'll let you know. What did he say? He said, let you know, 51 years
old. You're 51. We're all in the same area. Yep.
Yeah, we're all in the same boat, bud. Yeah, we're right there with you. Anyway, yeah, let me know which one, if you're stuck on a deserted island, and which one that you would end up watching if those were the only things you could watch. I'm taking this one. I'm taking this over that.
Yeah, Gods of Egypt. Yeah.
Over Acolyte for sure.
Yep.
Oh shoot, I was going to ask you something else, and now I can't even think of what in the world it was.
It threw us off because we were laughing about it.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I wanted to go back to the CGI.
Yeah.
So I think. Oh,
he answered.
He said, "Gods of Egypt." See, we can all agree on that one. That's awesome. I love it. Yeah. See, I think if they would have balanced this out a little bit more with some practical effects, and then use the CGI and enhance it, and then of course you can use the CGI for all of your your gods changing into their
mega evolution, as Megan put it.
Right, changing it into those forms. If I'm all for that. But, some of the background stuff really did not need to be that much CGI. They could have went more real world practical on some of that stuff. Now, I understand some of your realms and stuff you need the CGI for. But I think if they would have balanced this a little bit more, I think it would have been a little bit better film. I probably would have given a little higher score, Mm-hmm. I think they were going for, George Lucas did the very first all digital film with Attack of the Clones, and he I would say that's probably the movie that he used the most CGI in. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people critique the Phantom Menace, saying that it's all CGI. Actually, if you watch the documentaries, and they did excellent documentaries for the prequels, by the way. If you watch the documentaries, they didn't do near as much CGI as you think they did. They did a lot more practical effects on that film. Now, that's not true for Attack of the Clones. Attack of the Clones, there was a whole lot. It was almost all blue screen, almost the entire film. And that's the way I feel this film was. It's just all blue screen. I don't think those people saw a real set. I don't think any of the actors ever was on a real set at any point in this film. And I think it could have benefited from that.
Yeah. Agreed. I think you're right. Yeah. Real quick, you got to thinking. Speaking of special effects, in CGI, everybody, we're going to be doing a special show next Tuesday. This coming Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad you reminded me.
Yeah, on Tuesday the 9th. Mark Anthony Austin is joining us because he revealed he was the walk-on Boba Fett for the special edition, and he worked in the CGI department at Lucasfilm, and he does freelancing stuff and does work. Well, he worked on the Wednesday season 2, and so we're going to have a great time talking with him about that. And so we're watching that to get ready for that show and stuff. So, but we're out next week, right? The 13th.
Well, we're still talking about that.
Okay.
I will be camping next week, but with Wednesday, and we're wanting to get Wednesday in, I might be joining you from the campground. We'll just have to see how things go next week. So we will call next week tentatively Wednesday season 2 part 2.
Okay. Sounds good. Cool. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. Anything else you want to talk about the movie?
That's so funny. Gerard Butler was still awesome in this film.
He was good. He was good. There was a couple of lines in there that he had that was like, "Ooh, that's almost 80 action cheese right there," kind of a thing. But he did.
Brenda did confuse him with Russell Crowe, which I do that a lot.
I think a lot of people do. Same here.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that's a common thing. Yeah. Hey, that's Russell Crowe. No, it's Gerard Butler. But she had said something about Russell Crowe. I was like, actually, it's Gerard Butler. But yeah, I completely understand the confusing of those two actors because they tend to look alike. They tend to play very, very similar roles and stuff. But yeah, I think Russell Crowe could have done a fine job at this too.
Yeah,
I think either one of them, you could have interchanged them, and they
are you not entertained?
What I saw that in something this week, and I can't remember what it was. Oh my gosh! But I saw that something in something this week, and I don't remember what it was, and I thought that was hilarious. Are you not entertained?
Yep.
That's from Gladiator, isn't it?
It is. It is. Yeah, the first one. Yep.
Okay. I still haven't seen the second Gladiator.
It's all right.
Okay.
They really tried to make a sequel. And I mean, they were really trying, kind of a thing. And it's not terrible, kind of a thing.
All right.
Nobody for anybody.
Yep. Nobody for anybody.
We're wrapping up. Yep. Thanks, man. That's awesome.
All right. So, Gods of Egypt, not a half bad to me, not a half bad movie. I enjoyed it. I think it's worth a watch again, especially if you're a fan of things similar to Clash of the Titans or Jason the Argonauts or I guess even Aladdin,
Yeah. Yeah. So, it's good. If you like that kind of thing, you enjoy it if you haven't seen it yet. So it's hard to believe.
I am glad you encouraged me to watch it.
Okay. Good. So I like that. Okay.
We'll put it that way.
Sounds good.
You gave me something good to watch. Granted, I waited till Friday night to do it, but
that's all right. I wait till Friday night to watch rewatch it anyway. So same here. So it would be fresh for today.
Yeah, I try if I can. I try to do that. I'll be like, if we're watching a movie, I try to watch it on Friday, and then sometimes I run into, oh crap, we're going out to eat or something like. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to stay up so late.
Right.
So sometimes I have to be careful with that, but
yeah.
So yeah, I watched it last night. It was good. It was decent.
Yeah. Good. All right. Well, with that said, everybody, thanks so much for joining us here on Two Geeks and a Microphone. We really appreciate you hanging out with us. Please check out our website, www.twogeeksmic.com. That's the number 2, GEEKSMIC.com. There's where you find all things Two Geeks, and it'll be the portal to all the other places that we have, which are, number 1, we do have some merch on there. So it's www.twogeeksmicmerch.com, the number 2, GEEKSMICMERCH.com. Then you can also help support us if you would like. We've got on our Ko-fi.com. For those who don't know or are familiar with Ko-fi, it's like Patreon, but we like it much more better. Yes, cheers. So ko-fi.com/2geeks. We have a $1 tier, a $2 tier, and a $3 tier. And we've got some different things that are happening over there. We've also now have a very special, for those who are Ko-fi subscribers, an RSS feed for podcasts. So you can get the podcast before it releases on Mondays. And, when it normally releases on Mondays and stuff. And plus we got some more stuff coming too as well. Pretty excited about that. So, well, Mike, anything else?
Just that if you made it this far, please make sure and go and like us on all the socials. I am active on now Instagram and Facebook. And I try to post relevant geek information on Facebook. I'm trying to do that very regularly. Excuse me. Setting up particular anniversaries of characters or, significant storyline releases, so on and so forth, that kind of thing. But also with that information, you get the information of when we go live. And speaking of going live, we go live every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. You do the math on the rest because I don't like the math. And we're live on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, or Twitch. Blah, blah, blah. I almost got it out. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. Dang it.
Ta-da.
I thought I was going to speed through that, and then I tripped over my own tongue. So
it's okay. No
All right.
worries.
All right. With that said, anything else, Stephen? Last words, funny anecdotes, so on and so forth, etc.
Nope. I think we're good. Kickstarter for Tom starts here in about 45 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Please make sure and check out Tom Hutchison's Kickstarter.
Yeah.
I trip up on his name all the time too.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
Yeah, even though he's a friend of the show, I still can't say his name right. But anyway, go check out his Kickstarter and check out that big omnibus that's coming out for Legend of Oz, which is a great story, by the way. All right. So with that said, please do not skip this episode because we are much more better than the rest. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for joining us today on the Two Geeks and a Microphone podcast. Tune in next week when we will have more news and reviews. Until then,
may the force be with you.